Hello, guys. This is Laura Carter, the matchmaker and owner of BattleGrappling. This is BattleGrappling 13, Vehicular Manslaughter. Joining me here today is Clark Rinker.
Hi, I'm Clark, and I'm a blue belt.
And we are the B team here today doing commentary since Pujitsu is too fancy to drive to Bellingham for probably our saddest show.
He's very popular.
He is very popular. We are going to send it over to Hunter to get us started. Hunter?
Well, I don't know who Hunter is. Today I am Detective Richard Nasty, Special Jiu-Jitsu Police. We have heard disturbing rumors, reports that some jiu-jitteros were planning on doing some jiu-jitsu in an unconventional space. Space that would, I don't think that's what Helio intended. But we'll find out. I'm keeping a close eye on this one. Well, let's go ahead and get started with our first match. May I have my first two competitors to the car?
Here we are. We're heading to our first match. Two young gentlebuns from Bellingham, Washington, two white belts. They just wanted to have a little match in the car, so we let them.
Standing to my right, we'll find out what seat today, but in the blue corner, he's a white belt fighting out of Bellingham MMA Zenith BJJ. Give it up for Vince Shealy. And standing to my left, fighting out of the red corner, he's a white belt competing out of Bellingham MMA Zenith BJJ. Give it up for Jake Leverens.
Two homegrown grapplers from this gym.
Yep. So the rules here are we're going to flip a coin, and the winner gets to decide if they want to start in the driver or passenger seat.
The common combat laws in Washington State are very specific about the coin toss. They are, in fact, not.
Hunter's very committed to this character.
He likes this character. I didn't know we were doing characters.
Hi, well. I think we're getting a coin.
Everything's digital now. We need to flip a Bitcoin.
Yeah, or Zins.
Flip a Zinni?
Yeah.
Tails. Jake, would you like passenger seat, driver seat, or would you like to defer?
Driver's seat.
He's in the driver's seat.
Power points.
All right, let's get into the car.
He said earlier he learned how to drive in a Toyota Prius.
Oh, so he's going to be naturally at home here.
He feels very confident about his
with the
ability.
door.
We got our back
We put it in
camera.
park, right?
I don't know.
We'll find out.
I think we did.
Put the parking brake on, maybe?
And we have our hands on the windshield.
Vince, you ready?
Ready.
Jake, you ready? Timekeeper ready?
Yes.
Crowd, are you ready? Yeah! All right. Beep, beep.
Oh, I love
And
the
we are
beep beep.
off. Ooh, they're coming out hard here.
I know, they're hot.
So both seatbelts off immediately. He gets front headlock here.
Yeah. Looks like they're trying to head to the back, maybe. Ooh, looking for Geelytown.
Is he reaching across to try to get his chair down? He's back a little bit here. So they were going choke for choke there, band for band.
Oh, wow. Looks like we got the seat back a little bit
All
here.
right, yeah.
That's where the action starts to really happen.
Yeah, if you can get your knees up on here, it seems like you can get a lot of top pressure.
Get a lot of space, too.
Yeah.
Like we are experts in this field.
Well, everyone came by and gave it a try, you know, and half the people really love it, and half the people think they're in a self-defense situation and freak out. So
I definitely think this is a self-defense situation.
it's not for everyone.
No, definitely not for me. Jake's got really good composure in this position. I think there is a deficit when you take the driver's seat because you have that steering wheel in the way.
You do have the wheel in the way, yeah. Some people find ways to play with it. That's what we were noticing, but definitely here.
Got to be careful with those leg exposure there.
Yeah. Is our straight ankle locks legal here?
I believe so, yes.
I think it was no rotational locks. We didn't want anyone diving in the footwell.
No, they're both
the
white.
heel hook.
They're both white belts too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Posted up here. It's
So-
tough. It's like, it looks like you have top position, right? Like if you were fighting a takedown here, but you can't get your head any higher because
No,
of
and
the ceiling.
and it's stopped by that chair. We got hair flying in this car right now. Oh,
Ooh,
almost to the back.
that's a good
camera.
angle.
Yeah, it is.
So he's all the way in the back now.
There we go.
Yeah. So we'll see what he tries to do here. Maybe he can get his legs involved.
Playing a cat's paw here.
Yeah.
Pawing at each other. Being in the back seat and following is sometimes quite dangerous.
Yeah, we've seen that where people get jump through in the back, into the back as the second player, and they get plotted or armbarred.
Looks like we're getting a full guard moment here.
Nice. So tough. Not a lot. There's no room to sweep here, right? You could maybe get to.
Well, I also think that seat being back but not fully back
Yeah.
is kind of impeding them doing
Yeah.
anything.
He's kicking it back. into
He
the
is
thing.
thinking
I wonder
about-
if it's worth it to go for the handle. Who knows? This is a new frontier.
I know. This is not ever been done in this state as far as I know. You can tell they're both like relatively new grapplers because when their coaches are talking, they keep looking in the corner.
Yeah. That's the problem when you're a white belt and you get cornered. The other guy hears you.
Yeah.
And if he knows that they had a class about the thing last week and you didn't, it can be pretty tough.
Mm-hmm.
Had that happen to me before.
It's
He's
like
on the
it's-
headlock. Corner's calling for him to pull. To crank here.
That's real hard though. Toya Prius is a small car.
It is.
Fun fact: Vince just won re-election for his high school treasurer.
Oh,
Position.
congratulations, Vince.
That was just yesterday, and now he's in a car grappling another white belt. I'm thinking guard again.
Yeah.
Guard is a hard thing in the car.
Hmm. Maybe rubber guard would work.
Maybe because you can control the other person's posture a little bit.
Jake trying to get a little fresh air here.
No seatbelt use as far as we've seen so far in this match.
Yeah, that might be more of an advanced technique based on what we've seen from reels people have been posting.
Yeah, we've had a lot of people trying this out on their hobbies. I would recommend, guys, though, you need to like disengage your battery and your fuse box because like the airbags are still live in most cars. We took those out, so
Yeah.
yeah. See, he's trying to keep them safe, keep them kind of in the car.
Yeah, you don't want to conk your head on the pylons here.
Yeah.
Something we noticed with some cars, if there's capacitors on the brake check to
Oh,
pull the.
Hold on, it looks like Jake turned it around there.
Ooh, Jake's top now. Nicely.
Yep, got a reverse there.
Hard to get your weight forward for top pressure here.
We are at 1 minute 16 seconds now.
So, our white belt matches are 6 minutes, as it is in real jiu-jitsu. So, try to keep it friendly.
Oh, somebody was losing their pants in there. We almost had battle asses.
1 minute to play.
You think you can make the beanbag into the car?
I think I can pelt it in there.
We'll
the problem
find-
is I got the tattoo on my dominant arm, so
So
we'll
you
see
might
if it might be a little painful to
maybe
toss
like
it in there.
maybe underhand.
Maybe a little underhand toss,
Yep.
like a frisbee. I think maybe I can pelt Andren here, who's cornering. The car is
Remember
a fulcrum.
the car's a fulcrum.
Ooh.
Oh, interesting. Oh,
Tap,
wow.
tap, tap. Wow. With not a lot of time to go.
Very interesting submission.
Wow. Very impressive play. He's chilling. Good sports. Let's go.
Wow, that was intense.
You want muted? Jake's having a good time, man.
We got to medal these guys, Hunter. Medal. That was a good first match.
Yeah.
Very even, back and forth.
Yeah, both got their seatbelts off quick. And, you know, they took it to the back seat, as lovers do.
Reset the car.
So we're making sure to sanitize down the car between matches, and we are pretty strict with our rules about, headrest position, angle on that.
Okay, it looks like we're going to go ahead and do a little interview here while the car gets reset and we sanitize it. Winner or the person who got caught first? You want to go first? You go first. I want to hear all about how you won your election. Go ahead and put this headset on and have a seat for a second.
What's up?
Hello, Vince. 1 day's notice, and you took a Carjitsu match. How you feel?
I'm feeling really good. I'm glad with how it went. I know I got committed, I think 3 minutes in, but I'm not too stressed about it because I've been to like 4 jiu-jitsu classes, but I was just so excited for the opportunity and being able to like come out here. So I'm just happy in general. So I thank my gym and BattleGrappling for the opportunity.
Oh, thank you. And we hope to see you in more grappling classes. I was really impressed. I feel like both of you were pretty evenly matched.
Yeah.
It was back and forth. You guys you were in his guard. He was in your guard. I mean, it was a good match. I was pretty pleased with that.
Yeah, it was really like a strength versus experience kind of thing. He's a lot more experienced. He's really good at jiu-jitsu, and I was able to just use my strength for my advantage for the good first bit of the match. But he got me out that window. It was a pretty sick submission, may I say.
Well,
No, for sure, especially where it got landed. But yeah, it looks like we need to get that headset down in the car. Sorry, we're resetting the car. Also, I also
Okay.
want to congratulate you. You just run re-election at your high school. You
Yes.
are treasurer again.
Yes, yeah, I ran for re-election. I clutched up. I'm the ASB treasurer 2 times now. Yeah, I'm very excited. It was a great election, and this was a great way to follow it up, win or lose.
Yeah,
Okay,
man.
great. Yeah, and good performance. Like, really impressive. 4 jiu-jitsu classes, not bad.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Thanks so much, dude.
Thanks you so much.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks for
Yeah.
participating.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
So we're going to kick it back over to Hunter here for our next match.
Looks like we're going to do a little interview with Jake, who just won by
Oh,
Carmora.
okay, cool.
So go ahead and put the headset on. Hi, Jake. How's it going? That was
Wonderful.
intense, right?
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, nice Kimura, beautiful Kimura from outside
Yeah, I was
the car
going for
window.
I heard my corner saying straight arm, and I was like, went for the straight arm, bent it down. I was like, oh, that's the other.
You're like the little chicken wings right there. I can
Yep.
get it.
Break that bone off, take a bite.
I bet that was really intense, though. It's an intense match to go in there and like have
The
limited
scariest
space.
part was, I knew he had about 15 pounds on me, and so I was like, he's gonna get top no matter what I do because he's gonna come out strong.
Yeah.
But I was like, if I can just hold on bottom, not let him, if I could just keep him close and in my guard and avoid any terrible positions, I was going to be in a bad position, but a terrible position is what I was looking for. So
Well, and it was quite nice. You did get the reversal there, and you ended up in the top position,
I
which
just-
was really nice.
I was like, what I was doing is just keeping him in my guard, breathing very slow, keeping it calm. And I knew he would eventually make a mistake because this is 6 minutes. And training here, most of these people only go for 3 minutes in a round.
Yeah, for sure. And you know what? He's only had 4 jiu-jitsu classes. Can you believe that? He's mostly a kickboxer.
Yeah, but he's
very strong.
strength is the great equalizer. So
Oh, definitely, definitely. Well, thank you, Jake. Congratulations on your victory, and we hope to see you again soon.
thank you.
You're
Have me
welcome.
again.
Good work today.
Thanks, man. Okay, now we're going to kick it back to Hunter to set up our next match.
Hey everybody, did you enjoy our first match? It gets pretty intense in there, guys. That was a match we put together, kind of spur of the moment between our teammates, just have some fun. It gets pretty intense in the car, guys. It feels really real, and it is. Because it's really going to happen next is a tag team match. Let's go ahead and introduce our players. We have 2 white belts. Joshua Connors, he's a white belt, competing out of D&G Grappling.
Woo! So initially this...
Zane Gray Worthen is a white belt competing out of Bellingham MMA Zenith BJJ. The other team. This guy. We have a purple belt representing Victory Submission Grappling. Josh Beam, everybody.
So fun fact, Josh is actually kind of YouTube famous, so we thought this would be a good venue for him to go against 2 white belts.
Yeah,
for
he's
him.
very popular. He
Yeah.
flew in from San Diego or
Yeah, San Jose, I
San
believe.
Jose.
Yeah.
So
Heads.
I think it's gonna be a lot of fun though. These guys are
You have
game.
elected
They
driver's
both
seats.
recently just did their first
Josh is in the
tournament,
driver's
so
seat today, folks.
oh,
Let's
lucky
enter the
Josh.
car.
so he's going okay.
Oh,
So guys,
driver's
it's a
seat,
unique
huh?
match. I'll explain the rules very briefly. If one of our white belts can tag their compatriot, we will freeze and swap out. So they can swap out any time as long as they can touch. However, Zane or Josh, if they switch. Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, it's Josh. I got confused. They cannot move from that one spot. So we have to get there. All right.
So here we go again. We are now starting our next match. It looks like they're starting with Josh instead of Zane, but at any point, Josh or Zane can tap out and replace.
And beep beep, we're off.
Yep.
So his belt is out immediately. He's
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Oh, using
wow.
the seat immediately. Not bad for a guy who didn't practice in a car.
yep. He practiced mentally.
He did. He did like 5 minutes before we did the show. Everybody really wants to be in that back camp area there.
Yeah, they like the back seat.
They do. Well, it's a lot of space compared to the front.
So I wonder if he's going to try to block the tag. I haven't seen a tag team match since watching professional wrestling as a kid.
No, and that was what it was supposed to be about. You know, people always talk about jiu-jitsu being about different skill levels, different people challenging each other. So this is it. There's 2 white belts versus a purple belt.
Here we go. He's keeping the pressure on.
He is. He's really not letting the other Josh have any space.
Yeah, so the white belt boys, they're all a little bit bigger, right?
They are, yes.
So
I hope the car survives for our later matches.
seats fold all the way down if you're looking for a Gen 3 Prius
with a blown hat
with a blown head gasket. Perhaps we should have given salvage rights to whoever won. So he tags out.
So Josh has to stay there.
And Zane comes in the front.
Yep.
Okay. That's... So so we're going to rebelt. So he's going to go child seat in the back.
Yep, but you know what? I would have to say that this is pretty dangerous for Zane
Yeah,
right
this is
here.
a tough disadvantage.
Josh looks very excited right now.
Yeah, he's got a look. Oh, he's straight in on
yeah,
it.
he was thinking about it, you know.
Okay.
That's his advantage is that he's in the back.
So Zane couldn't get his belt off. So he was so fast. And
This
he's
is-
coming back head to head here.
I don't even know what to do here. There's so much going on. This is very exciting.
That back angle looks pretty good.
They can tap as much as they want, by the way.
So he's nearly got the belt cleared.
There we go.
Out the
Oh.
front.
Thinking about it. He's trying to get the neck.
You got to protect your neck.
I think probably
Oh.
most common submission would be front headlock.
Front headlock, yeah. At least submission attempt.
If I was Josh right now, I'd be trying to get that seat back.
Yeah. It's the Jason Bourne technique from the Bourne Supremacy. Just knock that seat back.
It sounds like he's trying. I hear it cracking. Good tap from Josh to send insane because
excellent
it's
tag.
like,
He was in a bad spot. So.
yeah, so it was a good plan.
And Zane defended well. That's a tough spot. That's when the mob comes to your house and they make you drive and they sit in the back.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a position you want to be in.
Exactly. Oh, nicely got the seat back.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Game changer. Josh is doing so good about using the whole car. You know, the car is a great equalizer of belts.
I think the upper belts are kind of at a disadvantage because they know so much jiu-jitsu, but none of that works in a car.
No, they're just, they're not monsters at this point.
Yep.
They're-
And white belts know front headlock, so.
Exactly. It's a big thing for them. Did they tap? Okay.
Oh, we got a tag. Okay.
Oh man, you know it's kind of good for Josh Beam because he gets like a little mini rest in these little mini moments, and it's kind of interesting. But it might also be the strategy of the two white belts to do that to sort of like throw him off his game.
Mm-hmm. And you know they're bigger, so their cardio will run out faster, right? So
Yeah.
we
Oh,
go
see?
straight. Oh, to
Oh.
hold it on, that's a good idea.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh, he's going right for the neck.
he's on the chin.
Seatbelt's still in. Oh, it's off though.
Nice.
Guys, we are getting really excited watching this as well. I feel like that Zane and Josh must have some kind of strategy of like not getting too tired and kind of tiring out the other Josh.
Yeah.
They've figured out how to stand up in the car. Good for them.
And they just met today, right? So they only had like an hour and a half to plan this.
Yeah, Zane and Josh have only been doing this for a few moments. I think they broke the car, guys.
Oh, just the center console. That's good.
We need that, guys. Not really. This is a junk car.
We're just gonna duct tape that down.
Here we can get a moment with them in the car. Hey, guys, you're on camera. They're busy. They're busy fixing the car. Hunter's gonna duct tape the car. Did we freeze the time?
I will pause time here.
Okay, excellent.
4:30.
Yeah, sorry. It's so exciting to watch these matches. And this is a 10-minute match, so these guys are like, yeah, we get like a 5-second break here. It's real nice. Duct tape, it's in the desk. We're taking a momentary break, guys, while we tape our junk car back together. Josh's.
I'm gonna go ahead and give them back to 5 minutes.
Okay,
That way.
sounds good because we lost some time there when
Lost
we
some
were.
time there. 5 minutes, halfway there. Josh looks like he's relaxing, like he's been on some car trips before in his days.
I know he's just chilling in the back. Too bad they don't have any snacks or anything.
Yeah, I always elect for the back seat. I like getting driven around. Feels like a car service.
I do too. I am not gonna lie about that. I do not drive.
Why drive when someone can drive for you?
Well, exactly, because everybody's a peasant and they need to drive me.
Yes.
Hope you guys are enjoying the show out there today. We are on our second match, and we have already broken our car. Nasty Claggett.
Nasty Claggett. Okay, so we're going to return to the car to the state that it was in.
Looks like they're still taping. Ooh, camera 3, battle asses.
Ooh.
Get all caked up, coach. Hope you guys enjoy all the effort we're putting in here at Battle Grappling for you to see Officer Nasty's tight ass.
Just want to let you all know we have comments disabled on this, but once we post the full video later, definitely like, subscribe, and drop your favorite match on there.
And hit that little
Yeah.
button.
Hit that
and-
little like, subscribe button, mash that like and subscribe. And if you see an athlete here that you like and you want to tip them, you can scan this little QR code up there, send it to Laura, and
Put their
write
name in.
put the name of the athlete you want that money to go to. If you're,
While we wait, I guess we'll throw out some sponsors. We want to thank our sponsors, Dreamwalk Coffee, Pujitsu, Clark at One Off Studios.
Off by One
and
Studios, I bought these uniforms today for us.
Yes, the police officer, Officer Nasty's tight pants are from Clark. And Roll a Lot.
Yeah, roll a lot. Put down some bones for this. Paid for our quintet cash prize. They got a great moving show. You should check them out.
Okay, it looks like we're back in action. Timer.
Well, sounds like there's some bleeding. All right, we're getting after it
And
again.
we're back at it now that we fixed the car. The pace has gotten a little more relaxed, I noticed.
Yeah, the big adrenaline dump probably.
I know, they're both
Goofing
just,
off,
yeah,
hanging out, and now you got to
fixing-
get back after it.
Fixing a car with Officer Nasty. Looks like we're thinking seatbelts here.
Both of them are playing with that seatbelt right now. Uh-oh. See, this is the problem is that you got to be pulling on that seatbelt slow or it's going to lock up.
Oh, definitely.
So, like, that's probably the best thing that you can practice at home for these. Can you be really tense, but then pull on that slowly? Corner calling for hand fighting. More like head fighting here, though.
Oh, Josh is thinking using the car a little bit.
Ooh.
You can be a little bit out of the car in this version of Carjitsu, but
You might be able to get a head and arm where the arm is the side of the car, the weather stripping, because it's spongy. So
Well,
if
we
you get
aren't-
them pressed up against
well,
that.
we already saw Kimura out the window.
Kimura out the window. It's my rapper name.
I like it. I like it. You can use the seatbelts too.
Corner calling for use the seatbelts too.
They're really utilizing the space well. I am really surprised in this match.
Yeah, it feels they're big guys, but it feels spacious-ish in there right now. Space-ish. He says he's got time to cook him here. Corner calling for her to let him cook.
I was thinking about the seatbelt, but I don't know if that seatbelt's locked.
Yeah. I think it's probably better to try to secure an arm with it than
Like
to go
trap,
for
like
than
sort
to
of a
go for a
key.
full like James Bond villain choke.
Yeah, I think that's kind of futile in this. I think we're seeing that Purple Belt Josh is starting to slow a little bit.
Yeah.
I think that you were right about that sort of adrenaline dump that happened when they had to stop to fix the car.
Yeah, you've had those hard rounds where you get up and you got to go again 1 or 2 minutes later.
Oh, he's using
all
he's using the middle seat belt to kind of trap his leg there for a
Interesting.
minute. Yeah. I love this inside car view. We're getting a lot of good perspective here of what's happening.
Oh, gives up the back a bit to go for the ankle lock here.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, but now he's got,
He's also giving his leg up.
yeah. So,
Oh, he just tapped with his foot. Like he tapped his teammate. He tagged his teammate with his foot.
okay, so we're going for a swap.
Okay. No. He tapped with his foot. He
This
tagged
is
with-
the weirdest one of the rules, so we're going to take it as we go here. We're, always on the edge of grappling here at Battle Grappling. You see it with our production. You see it with our prizes, our medals, and now we're here figuring out the new rules. All right, just 2 minutes to play here.
Don't let him trap you here.
It's good advice.
Yeah, I mean, because Josh is really taking advantage of having that seatbelt there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's getting really tight around his gut,
he's tucked
though.
there, yeah. That's going to affect his cardio.
Oh,
and
God.
perhaps his ability to have kids later, if that gets any lower.
The hard part, though, is also it's hard for Josh because his fingers are getting kind of smushed.
Oh, yeah, his fingers are smushed in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going full grip on it so it doesn't pull on his fingers there.
So here's the thing. Even if Josh in the car taps Zane, for example, the other Josh still has to get back in.
Oh,
and
so he
finish
has
the
to
match.
tap both of them.
He does to
Okay.
win. But they just need to, defeat him. Like, they have to
They
either
only have
tap
to beat him once.
Actually, no. I think that if it goes to he doesn't finish one of them, it's like a draw. And if it's like, I'm not sure. That it's very
If he tapped
convoluted.
one, maybe he went. It's the rules are in flux. Don't worry.
It's very convoluted.
Unless the State Athletic Commission is watching, then the rules are airtight.
I don't know if there is a commission for this. We are the
The
commission now.
Carjitsu Commission.
Oh, it looks like Zane's made it to the back and he's the submission.
Just 10 seconds to play.
Looks like we're thinking.
It came down to it last time.
You know, I would say that Zane and Josh have done a really good job with their tag teaming. Like, I have never seen anybody tag with their foot.
Time!
You win. You got Hunter. Oh, man.
That was bananas.
That was bananas. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that.
They're hanging out. They're talking about it.
They're like, hey, we should go on a road trip together, guys. All the three of us. But not in this Prius.
Not in this Prius. It doesn't have a windshield anymore. And it don't run.
Nope. Good tires and decent brakes, though.
Gonna do a little metal run here and
But good showing from Josh. Josh survived 2 giant white belts in a 2010 Toyota
yeah,
Prius.
he was rocking it.
I know. They broke the car.
So go ahead and if you would like, go ahead and come in for an interview. Yeah. If you want to take a second, you're welcome to. Yeah. Sure. Thank you.
If you need a second, you're welcome to.
This.
So we're here with Josh Beam, the purple belt.
Hello, hello.
That was probably the most intense 10 minutes of your life.
Yeah, those. I think I need to get demoted.
Oh, I don't think so. Both of those guys are about to be blues. So, I mean.
No, they were good. Yeah, and especially, so coming into this match, I was thinking about one, like, sure, I'm a purple belt, but now it's 2 guys who do have a significant size advantage, and hopefully in jiu-jitsu the skill can overcome that, but then you account for the fact that we're in a car. And no, I don't think anybody trained. I didn't train in a car
Oh, neither
this
one
week
of
leading
them
up.
did
So,
either.
yeah, so that was, I think we were all just figuring out as we went along, and they had a really solid game plan. I think they were both trying to attack the neck. They were trying to stay on top,
I
keep
was
the pin down.
really impressed with the tags.
Yeah.
Because, like, freaking Josh went and kicked his foot out and tagged Zane's hand.
I
And
didn't
was
even see
like,
that.
I was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Like, that's fucking smart.
Yeah, he said banana the first time. I think they had a code word.
They're like, bananas.
I was like, what does that mean for me?
When you watch your video later that you filmed in the car when they were strategizing, it'll be very interesting to hear what they were talking about, right?
Yeah.
Would you do this again?
Oh, absolutely. Now that I've experienced it, I think there's a lot of things I could have done differently. I accidentally broke the car. I'm really sorry about that.
No, it's okay. It's a junker.
I was using it as a defensive wall, but
People have been
Nice.
breaking various pieces on this car as we've been doing trial runs and stuff, and they're
Yeah.
like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." I'm like, "No, guys, it's broken.
Right,
It's
right.
gone. It's a junk car."
I guess that's why we're doing jiu-jitsu in it.
No, for sure. I would love. It would be fun to have you back just for like a regular match. We do like this is an unusual show for us. We do like a pro show. I'd love to have you back just for a regular match.
I'd love to. Yeah.
What do you usually compete at?
Right now I'm like 170. I usually compete like lightweight, so around 168, 162.
Okay, cool.
so-
Yeah, we got like a really solid big community up here, and we have a lot of battle grappling champions. We'd love to have you back.
Cool. I'd love to come back. Yeah,
Hope that
thanks for
was
inviting me.
fun.
Thanks for having me here.
You look
Yeah.
so tired right now.
Anyone you want to
So
shout out
much.
before you get off the mic?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, shout outs?
Yeah.
Yeah, feel free.
Shout out my girlfriend, Caro. She came all the way up here with me to support my team, Victory Submission Grappling, Victory Submission Strength, Matt Guffey, BAME Jiu-Jitsu in Fremont, and Fightcraft Jiu-Jitsu in San Jose, and Lucas Costa.
Yeah. Also, guys, we are going to be doing a collaboration video. You're going to be putting out your own video of your experience about this.
Yep,
and-
on my YouTube channel, Josh Beam
and,
BJJ.
Yeah, we'll be cross-sharing, and this will, of course, be a lot of the footage that you use, too. So,
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
looking forward to making that video. It's going to be cool.
no, I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I think it's going to go nuts.
Yeah.
Bananas.
Bananas, yeah. Thanks so much for having me. I
Yeah, thank
appreciate
you
it.
so
yeah,
much. Real pleasure. It
I'll
was
pass
fun.
I'll pass the mic off
Okay,
to these dudes over here.
Yeah.
Thank
Thank you so much, dude.
Yep.
Okay, I think that we are either going to have... It looks like Josh is up next, the other Josh. I'm just sanitizing the mic, guys. Everybody's very sweaty from the car. So, 2 white belts versus a purple belt in a Prius. How was that?
That was a crazy experience, to say the least. Not at all what you would expect from a regular jiu-jitsu match, definitely. I mean, one, I think it's so much fun that I've competed at quite a bit at white belt. I've done like 6 competitions. I definitely get nerves before them. This was so different and so much fun. I didn't know how to feel, so I didn't have like the feeling to like feel nerves.
You're like, I don't feel nauseous. I just feel like a lot of adrenaline right now.
Exactly.
I thought that sometimes the tagging out was kind of awkward because it was like you guys would stop and you'd be like, oh.
Yeah.
And then adrenaline would drop. I think actually kind of hurt the other Josh.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
he was just sort of waiting.
Yeah.
But I also think it was an advantage for him as well because he got to rest.
Yep.
So it was interesting. Did you feel like after he got those rests that he was a little more crazy when he came back?
I don't know. I think he kept like a really good, like solid energy throughout the whole match. It was just pretty insane, you know, starting buckled. So we kept on like starting at a extreme disadvantage with him in the back seat and us in the front seat buckled. So that was pretty tough to overcome. And I'm honestly surprised that every time we tagged out that neither of us got caught in submissions from that
and
position.
your tags were really creative.
Yeah.
Like you like the foot back, your
Yeah,
foot
that's
back
got to
to
be the
his hand.
highlight of the match right
no,
there.
it was sick. It's sick. I was like, wait, what? And then what was with the bananas? Was that like a hint?
Yeah, so that was something that like literally like maybe a minute before our match, we were like, oh, we can't yell tag because it's too close to tap. So we should probably make a code word. And he said bananas. And I was like, let's roll with that. Bananas it is, dude. So
He was in the car and you guys kept saying banana. He's like, what the hell is going on here? These guys are not on the same team. How do they know what they're saying?
yeah, so it was quite an experience. And,
No, and you know what's funny is that you guys have up until today never trained together, never met.
Yep.
I just saw a lot of your competition footage, and he just recently had his first tournament.
Yep.
And so I was like, you guys were initially going to be matched, but the weight was a little too much with you going to Rev next week. And he doesn't want to lose a bunch of weight either.
Yep.
So we were like, let's put together this tag team situation.
Yeah, I think it was
fun.
definitely a lot of fun. And I mean, just as like a case study for Carjitsu, I think it kind of goes to show like the strength and size of your opponent inside a car makes a massive, massive difference, especially in a car. Like outside of a car, it makes a big difference. But I felt like you could really feel it here. Just based off of like how long both of our legs are, being able to create that top pressure up against the ceiling kept both of us safe for like a lot of the match. So I think that made a really big difference is just the size of us being in the car.
I'm not trying to cut you off, but we got to get to
Yes,
Zane, and
ma'am.
also we got to get back to the show. But do you have anybody you want to shout out?
Shout out DNG Grappling, and thanks for Battle Grappling for having me out, guys.
Thank you. We'd love to have you again. It was a pleasure.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. I got to wipe in my hand for your headset. Zane. We're going to talk to Zane real briefly, and then we got to get this show on the road. Hello, Zane.
Hi, Laura.
This is only your second tournament, correct?
Correct.
That was an intense tournament, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I thought you guys did really well with the tag.
Thank you. Yeah, we kind of planned it out a lot. Josh was a really good teammate, and he came in. We strategized a bit. I think he told you about our code word, banana.
Yeah, bananas. Good job. Good thought. Also, it kind of like, it's great because your opponent was sort of like, oh, I don't know what this is. What the hell are they doing?
Yeah. That
Kind
was,
of understand. Yeah.
we kind of had the thought process that if we're only allowed to tag in on one side, he was going to try to hold one of us on the other side and prevent that. So
Nice. Well, congratulations. Do you have anybody you want to shout out real quick?
BattleGrappling for hosting it, Josh for being a good teammate, and the other Josh for being a good opponent.
I know. You guys are going to have to get together again soon and do some fun stuff. Maybe not in a Prius.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
on the actual mats.
Good showing today, sir. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, guys, it looks like we are going to be able to get back to some action here. We have our host, Officer Nasty, ready and waiting.
Okay, everybody. Did you enjoy that last match? I find that deplorable. You should all really look inward and think about what. Because I enjoy it too. You're my kind of people, right? We should all look inward. But first, let's look at this: an advanced rules super fight. Let's get my next two competitors to the car, please. Just stand here. I'm gonna introduce you first. Oh, standing to my right, fighting out of the blue corner, is a brown belt, competing at a Method Combat Club, Gunner Doggett. Standing to my left, we have a brown belt, Competing out of 10th Planet Richmond, Christian Tremaine.
Quite excited about this match. Christian Tremaine is the 185 Battle Grappling champion. I did not expect to get any high-level players on this show. This was supposed to be an amateur, not pro show. This is a Carjitsu show.
Yeah, but both these guys fight MMA, so they're pretty down.
They do. Christian
Tremaine is elected for the driver's seat.
is a pro MMA fighter, and Gunnar is a two-time amateur title holder in MMA. Also looking to go pro soon. So both are brown belts, both very skilled, high-level players.
Yeah, it's interesting that everyone who's won the coin toss is elected for the driver's seat, and that wasn't the meta a couple weeks ago.
No,
everyone
for
was
sure.
really worried about the steering wheel.
Oh,
So
man, I love the
they're both
BB.
out immediately.
I know. Good seatbelt removal from both guys.
Ooh, Gunnar practiced. That's what
He's-
we're talking about. He's
he's-
moving slow here.
He's thinking about seatbelts, huh?
Ooh, kind of an anaconda grip with a seatbelt.
Trying to trap that wrist.
Interesting. See, that's the problem is once you get it passed and looped, you got to lock it out, or else
Thinking
they're gonna be able
about
to push
got a
it
little
forward.
chin strap there.
Yeah. He's gonna try to drop the seat back here, but he's
But we've seen Christian before. He is a tough cookie,
Yeah.
and he's very technical. So I don't think that it's really going to freak him out. This kind of pressure, having been in the cage. Oh, watch out! He's got that seatbelt again, is what we heard from the corner.
oh, he might get it wrapped here. This is probably the least fun part is when you get that when they're trying to get the belt over your face. It's gonna definitely give you some acne.
This car's gonna be real gross when we're done.
Yeah. Resale value is plummeting.
Yep.
So he's got a shoulder tied up here. I think Gunnar claimed that he hadn't practiced in the car too, so maybe
No,
he just lives and breathes this stuff.
I think a lot of people have not had time to practice in the car.
Tremaine's smiling here.
I mean, I think he feels pretty safe probably. He's just
Yeah.
kind of crunched up, but he's not like... The less space you give people, the harder it's going to be.
Mm-hmm.
We went from very cheerful, fun match to now seatbelt
This is
like
pretty intense,
choking.
yeah.
Yeah, this got really intense all of a sudden.
Slow pulling. Slow pulling. Tremaine is settling his
I think
chakras here.
I think it locked up for a hot second.
Yeah. So maybe you can punch choke on the other side. You don't need to get it all the way wrapped. Ooh, with the knee
Oh,
there.
in
Ooh,
the
across the
mouth.
chin.
Seeking like a bow and arrow type
Yeah,
situation.
interesting.
Kind of.
Oh. Across the teeth there.
That was a very intense
That was
match.
intense.
A very different match from the first match we just saw and the second match. The car is a more dangerous place. Whew.
Never by seatbelt choke.
Never thought I'd hear that ever in my life.
I don't think they have that option on Smooth Comp yet.
Yeah. So I'm glad we have our own software.
I have to get that added in.
Yeah. What was that?
2.5 minutes.
Yeah.
Gunnar, want to jump on?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hello.
So bow and arrow seatbelt choke, huh?
Yeah.
That was intense.
Yeah, you know, I had to be calm to get it out.
I was
Was it
noticing
get-
that. You're the
was it
first
get-
player who was able to keep that strong energy down, but then calm to not
Was
get
it
the
getting
seatbelt along.
stuck also?
He had a grip. I had to go around for a second loop.
Yeah.
But once I had that second loop, it was on his jaw.
And also kind of in the teeth for a
And
minute.
then I kind of planned on if it gets in the teeth, I can pull anyway.
I think the way that you guys went at it, just being very calm, was a good thing because you noticed in the first several matches, everybody was so frantic.
Yeah.
And it kind of led to them not getting a submission until like one of them started to chill out a little bit towards the end. But like you guys were so calm.
Yeah, no, I felt like panicking when the seatbelt wouldn't come out, but I just chilled out.
Yeah,
Slowly
it was
it
like
came out.
it was like you were in the toilet, rolling a toilet paper roll slowly.
Yeah, it reminded me of strapping my 4-year-old in the car seat. You just got to be calm.
You're like, I'm just gonna strap my 4-year-old
Yeah.
in here right now.
Yeah. Then once I got the foot on the face, I felt like I was hurting him. So.
Yeah, well, it's a really horrible place to be. We
Yeah.
got a really amazing shot of that. You'll be able to watch this later.
That was dark.
Anybody you want to shout out like your family or your gym? Or?
Everybody at the gym, Med Out Combat Club, everybody in Twist, and then Shy and Nora. Yeah.
Nice. Well,
Yeah.
congratulations. That was an impressive run there. You'll get a video of that later.
Awesome.
It'll
Thanks,
be fun
guys.
to watch. Thank you. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
Thanks so much, man. Disinfect this before we get Christian on.
Yeah, we don't want to, like, it's sweaty. We cleaned it for you. Thank you. So Carjitsu's pretty fucked up, huh?
Yeah, that was an experience for sure.
That was intense. Was that, what was the decision with taking the driver's seat? Were you thinking, like...
I just thought it was a little bit less space on the legs maybe. I think next time I would take the passenger seat, though, just to possibly get to the back faster. Yeah, I feel like I made some tactical errors for sure on the debut here. Definitely letting a big guy like him get on top of me. You know, once you start making frames, you know, all the shit that you can do to create space in regular jiu-jitsu, you can no longer do.
Oh, no, you're just flat pretty much. You
Yeah.
can't, like, make an angle in a car.
Yeah.
But, you know, one thing I thought you did really well is that you realized you were like, oh, shit, I'm trapped here. So you started, like, actually playing with the seat and bringing the seat back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also think the energy of this match, like, you can tell that you were both brown belts because it was not like
A little
like,
less spastic.
We had like the tag team match and everybody's having fun, and the white belt match, and then we get to you guys and it's just like murder in a car.
Yeah.
And I was like, no.
Yeah, I mean, props to Gunner. Like, I'm usually like, I rarely get choked. I'm a hard guy to choke. I pat myself on the back with that. But yeah, I mean, like, I felt his knee, and then I was like, okay, this is trouble. And then all of a sudden, out of fucking nowhere, I see his foot fucking on my face. And yeah, I figured he had some leverage. I've had some shit in the past where I didn't tap and fucking shit explodes. So I didn't want that to happen to my jaw.
And, you know, it's not worth it. It's just jiu-jitsu. It's jiu-jitsu in a car.
Yeah.
I mean, at the
It
end
was a
of the
really
day,
fun experience regardless.
No, for sure.
Thanks for having me out.
I don't think we'll have it again.
No?
But you now have a resume if you want to go somewhere else. and do
Exactly.
this.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, maybe we'll see if the opportunity ever comes again. But
Well,
yeah.
and we never know. I think he is actually going to be going pro.
Okay.
So you guys might fight at some point.
Yeah, that'd be great.
I mean, he was supposed to go pro about 4 years ago, but then his wife and him had a daughter, so he took 4 years off. He was actually the Axe 170 and the Koga 170 champion.
Oh, no way. For MMA.
Yeah, he almost fought Dario Sinagoga.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right on.
So you guys are like the same generation pretty much.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah.
So maybe you'll see each other somewhere else.
Yeah, that'd be great. I mean,
You're like not in a car.
yeah, not in a car.
Screw
It'd be
that
nice.
shit.
It'd be nice to have some space to work my coyote guard and half guard. I don't know why I started playing it there, but tactical errors. We'll move on and move forward.
I think it's the environment. The environment is kind of weird.
Yeah.
It's a weird thing.
Yeah, it's definitely a weird thing, but thank you guys for putting it on.
I'm super proud of you. You're a battle grappling champion. You're like you came here. I didn't expect any professional athletes to come to this.
Oh, yeah.
And you guys were all like game. You're like, we're doing this.
Yeah.
And you guys aren't even the main event. You guys are like the co-main.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a great time. Thanks for having me
sure.
out. I
Thank
just
you.
love the opportunity to compete.
Well, for sure.
Anyone you want to shout out before we?
Yeah.
The people at 10th Planet Richmond, On Guard, Ghost Grappling.
Nice.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Awesome. Well, thank you. And we'll see you again, I'm sure. 'Cause
Yeah.
Battle grappling.
Yeah, thank you guys. Yeah, I'd
Thank
love
you
to have
so
a match
much.
soon to defend that.
Oh, no, for sure.
Cool. See you soon, dude. Okay. Car is reset.
Okay, everybody. That was quite a finish. Let's give it up for our competitors who are crazy enough, brave enough, perhaps
Ooh.
foolhardy enough.
We are
find out.
heading to
But
a
you know
black
who
belt
wins every
match.
match, guys. You, the viewing audience. Well, let's go ahead and get into an advanced rules match. Can I get my next two competitors to the car, please?
Beep, beep. Beep, beep.
Okay. Standing to my right, he is a black belt representing Series BJJ, Brendan Bain. And standing to my left, he's a black belt representing Clark's University, Matt Stringham.
Guys, we have high-level black belts doing Carjitsu.
He's looking for heads.
It's wild.
As it is.
As it is.
Passenger seats.
First passenger
Good
election.
choice. Good choice.
You've seen how it plays out now, yeah.
Yep.
All
But
right.
I will say, Matt has been grappling Aaron Teagues in a car, so that's an intense training camp.
Yeah, good gosh.
And I think they have a partner down there named Reed who's very talented as well.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
And they have sedans, so.
I just want a
Brendan, you ready?
reminder, Aaron Teagues is the
Matt, are
most
you ready?
handsome man in Oregon.
Timer ready?
That's his new catchphrase. Oh, and we're going. Oh, quick seatbelt removal
Oh,
there.
he doesn't get his off first. He's kind
Yeah.
of behind on that.
Yeah, he's gonna. I would go for the chair next.
Yeah, drop his chair. You can drop into mount here.
He's thinking about it. Maybe he's going to
Ooh,
the
that's
side.
a big frame.
Sing a Geely Town, maybe. These matches are going so quickly.
Yeah. Well, their second one went to time, but
That one ran very long.
yeah. A silence has fallen over the room.
I know, something about brown and black belts competing.
Suddenly it gets serious.
I know, like not fun anymore, guys. He's framing on that hip there. Don't think, he doesn't have the choke in. He's just really trying to aggress on that head and neck. Thinking leg, maybe? Something sounds creaky in there.
Yeah.
I think, is he trying to go for the seat, maybe?
On the back cam, yeah, he's pressuring pretty hard on his head there, yeah.
Yeah, really pushing it down.
He's trying to keep that knee off him with the frame.
If I was Matt, I would consider trying to get the seat down back.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just said it sucks. It does. That kind of means that he probably has nowhere to go either, though,
Yeah.
because this is a tight space.
Yeah, so his left arm is trapped, so he can't reach down to pull the lever.
I think also because he's trying to defend the choke potentially.
Yeah.
Like he's like, this sucks. You guys are gonna get bad Uber rating now. Dude, we're getting a comedy show and jujitsu.
I think he's trying to sneak a chin strap in here.
We did disconnect the batteries, so there is
Yeah.
no horn, guys. Sorry.
And the car won't come out of park, so it won't run off the electric batteries either.
Hi, guys.
Hey, man.
Oh,
he gets it back.
That was smart.
Getting his guard in play.
Little distraction there. Nice tactics. Comedy show and then
Yeah.
distraction.
Just talk shit.
Battle asses.
Battle asses too. The re-assing. Fortunately, the seat is not quite far down enough for him to fully re-engage his guard here.
No, but he's in a much better position.
Yeah, he's not getting his neck cranked. You can see his little red there.
Yeah, taking a minute. Not stalling, but
He's got a
they're still
large
moving.
neck vein.
He's like, I am going to come and get you.
Oof. Okay. So he's got his guard locked up. Unfortunately, pressing against the roof of the car is probably uncomfortable.
I wonder if you could do an ankle. Oh, yeah, he does feet out the window for a hot second.
Yeah.
It's almost as if
Corner
the car-
says you're good.
Oh, legit. Legit fairness. He's like, yeah, he was on top of me. Okay, we're going to bring in our EMS. This is why we have medical staff, guys.
If you compete on Carjitsu, you get free EMT care.
If you want, you can smile and talk to the camera. We're looking right next to you. He's like, I bleed all the time.
Corner apologizing for snitching.
Carjitsu guys, you're on camera. You want to do a sponsor shout out? Go ahead. We're just waiting. You guys got gyms and sponsors. Go ahead. You're mic'd in the car.
Yes, we do need to reaffirm that this production is not associated with the Toyota Motor Corporation. So
Nope. This is called the Battle Wagon for this event.
The Battle Wagon, yeah.
The Battle Wagon. Not the sharp part, but oh man. No bludgeoning in the car, please.
Yes.
How much do you think John Danaher has now had an influence on us all using the word fulcrum?
Fulcrum?
Wait, we're using a fulcrum.
We're using a fulcrum.
Oh.
Yeah, so we don't actually have a mic in the car, but if you read lips,
Oh, there's no
see.
mic. I thought there was a mic in the car.
We never got around to wiring it.
Are they getting Hunter's mic?
We pick up Hunter, yeah, but he's muted right now, so.
Mm.
4.5, 5.5, 5:45.
Looks like we are getting a reset right now. We just needed to get a little bit of flesh wound stop bleeding. But a flesh wound. And for fame. And we're back.
We're back.
We'll see if that head wound is going to make another appearance here.
Yeah. Well, it was going to happen. Parts of the car were going to break.
Yeah.
So our next contestants for the quintet, unfortunately, probably won't get to use the headrest for their headrest game, so if that's what they were practicing.
Looks like we're going to reset this match.
Oof.
This car is being held together by literal duct tape.
Literal duct tape.
It would be, yeah. Sponsored by Gorilla Tape, the guys are saying.
For legal reasons, we have to remind you that we are not sponsored by any of those companies.
No, we're not.
This is
Hunter,
wild.
is Hunter's mic on right now?
He's not mic'd, so he's only got his announcer mic.
Okay. Guys, Officer Nasty's getting really mad at the car being broken. This is the weirdest show we've ever run.
He's going through shit in the glove compartment.
There's a lot of duct tape on those seats. Now they're reading the manual while we wait for them to duct tape the car. Guys, we're still live if you want to like wave at people and just be like, ah, we're waiting. How many do we have watching right now?
55 concurrent.
There's about 55 people watching you guys right now suffer.
We're taping both sides, so it's fair. 'Cause This is
Yeah.
about fairness, okay, guys?
Exactly. Kudos to Maddox and Officer Nasty for keeping our car together in this.
This is a professional show, okay? We are professionals.
And we're testing. You guys broke the car.
This is the weirdest dating show ever.
Yeah, I mean, like. Okay, Officer Nasty's gonna check the car, and we're gonna get this show on the road. Oh. This is the weirdest reset in all of history. Ah, it's on my back. And we're back.
So 5.5 minutes to play.
Weirdest reset in all of Jujitsu history.
He says it doesn't hurt.
That's good. Well, it's duct taped to shit, so I would hope so. Real Tape should be a sponsor. Not a bad
If you would like
idea.
to sponsor the show, contact Laura.
Yeah, I would love your money.
We would love your money to give to these athletes.
Exactly. It also helps me buy stuff.
Oop.
Oh, he's thinking
seatbelt over.
seatbelt. Yeah, no, but he's stopping him.
Yeah.
These guys probably do quite a bit of gi also.
Yes.
So they're very aware of the chokes from seatbelts.
From the belt.
They're using the middle seatbelt a lot more than I thought they would.
Oh, the
little tiny one.
riding bitch, as it's called.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh. Never rode bitch my whole life.
Never rode bitch my whole life.
Nope.
Oop. Retains the guard, though. That was a nice step over. But
He's doing
gets it
really good
back.
about making that space with his foot there. He's thinking that wrist.
He's thinking if he can wrist lock him here.
Don't get near the camera. He's going for the other side of the seatbelt now. They do.
They're
get
trying.
locked.
So trying to get a foot on the hip. Might be. It's probably getting slick on that fine Corinthian leather. So if he tried to kick that leg out, he might fall back.
Yeah. He has to be careful with his hand in his eye.
He's starting to get uncomfortable here.
Yeah, because it's really like, he's doing kind of a punch choke there.
Yeah.
Interesting. We're definitely going to have to wipe the car down. It's very moist.
That's why we got Clorox wipes.
Yep.
320.
Sometimes you start your timer behind us.
Well, the live stream on the wall will be behind where we are right now. So.
Yep. It's a few seconds behind. Nice. He got out of that danger zone there. He's making a lot of space.
Yep. He's got his feet in play.
was a very intense match. I feel like the higher belt matches have been a lot more intense and serious than the lower belt matches.
Yeah. Bigger dudes, too. So, some intense energy here.
So coming up here in a minute, we have a little intermission while we get our car back in order, maybe repair some things. And then we head on to our main event, which is our quintet.
If you know an independent mechanic in Bellingham, Washington that would like to sponsor our show,
That'd be
let
great.
us know.
Yeah. Oh, is he doing K-guard?
One foot's in K-guard. The other one's got that on the outside. 2 minutes to play. We get to see it in real time. It's 20 seconds delayed.
I know, but it's nice for everyone here who wants to see a different angle of them in the car.
Yeah.
They can look at the TV for a second, and it'll catch up eventually.
The positions have been slightly static in our matches, so you're not missing much by watching the stream.
I do like that he's employing that sort of K-guard there. Or trying. It's hard with the car.
Framing. Corner's pretty good at arithmetic. Spot on.
We're having a little childhood trauma right here at BattleGrappling.
1 minute to play.
They are singing.
This is like when you and your brother had to fight over the spot that had the lights so you could play your Game Boy at night, you know what I'm saying? Because there's no backlight on old Game Boys.
Exactly. There's a lot of chemistry between the corner and the athlete in the car there.
Yeah, they got a good thing going here.
Yeah. Singing to each other.
Ten seconds.
You can always run a timer.
You can always run it. Well, we had to pause and stuff, but
Yeah, it was an awkward.
don't know when
It's
I'm
been
gonna
an
pause.
awkward one. But we are,
time. That was a whiff.
yeah, that was a match. Oh.
Car Jiu-Jitsu is stupid.
Ooh, that was intense.
Yes.
So it looks like we are going to a judge's decision.
Okay.
Officer Nasty. Oh. Not yet. We'll do some interviews in a minute. That was a good match. Problematic at times because the car not cooperating, but we'll have a conversation here with the gentleman, and I think Matt's probably going to see our EMS here for a minute.
We're going to get to a 15-minute intermission.
Intermission. Maybe?
We'll see if someone comes by for an interview, and if they don't, then we'll take a little breaky break.
Looks like our EMS is going to go talk to Matt for a minute and check his head and check his scratches and things. It doesn't look like anybody wants to talk to us. Looks like
Winner's
maybe,
coming by.
Yeah, it looks like he wants to talk to us. How's it going? No,
You
you're
good?
good. You're good. Here's your headset. You can just put it on.
Where do I look?
You look good. Right there.
Wherever.
Some people have been just looking at us, so it's fine.
I'm like, oh, right on the microphone.
So how was that? That was a
Good.
lot.
Really tiring. Yeah, really exhausting. Good. I was eager to find a sub, but it was difficult.
He was very good at evading them too.
Yes.
He was really good at fighting like that. Getting to that kind of weird K guard that he did for a moment, it kind of kept you blocked there
Yeah.
for a bit.
You can generate so much force with your feet when you've got your back wedged against something.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
It's very difficult to find it around. I was doing a little bit of hip switching to try to find the sides of his feet with my hips to bring it off a nice angle. But he was also very good about bothering my inside hand. My chief submission that I was hunting for was a guillotine.
Yeah.
But he ended up against the seat pin, so I was like,
It's also really hard, like, the car is a complicated place to grapple.
Very much so.
Like, you know, you can't account for, you know, with the mats, they're not really going to break.
Yep.
Walls are, you know, mat walls are not really going to break.
And
They're
you can't
usually
wedge
built.
against anything on the
No,
mat.
and
Yeah.
it's just it's a weird angle, and then there's like sharp bits.
Yeah, I
And
was.
then-
Yeah, I felt bad about stabbing him with the headrest metal. Yeah, he seems like he's okay. I know he's a tough guy.
It just
so-
happens to.
yeah.
I mean, it's an unpredictable space to be grappling in.
Oh yeah.
And I have no plans on running another Carjitsu.
Damn,
we
you
only have one
should.
Prius.
I love it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe
we-
someone to volunteer.
Yeah, we only have the car once, and I don't want it in my parking lot for 3 years. But
Very
really
fair.
impressive performance.
Thank you.
yeah.
Thank you.
It was really cool. I'd love to have you back for
That'd
a
be awesome.
regular professional show.
I would love to.
This is not our normal show.
No, I've seen your guys' shows before. I've been meaning to come over here. It's my first time in Bellingham, so
No,
it's
for
nice
sure.
to be here.
What's your weight class usually?
190, 195 is normally where I'm.
Okay,
hovering
nice.
around.
The
Trying to grow though.
The gentleman who was in the blue belt or the brown belt match, he's the 185 battle grappling champion.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, Christian Tremaine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that'd be
so
great. Yeah.
I mean, you're within distance.
I'm glad to fight anybody. I can slip down to
Well-
185.
Well, and yeah. So, how did you prepare for this? You just trained from your own car?
Yeah, I
Saw
have
a lot of videos.
Yes, I have my beater Civic, which I love very much, and I want to thank all my homies at Siri BJJ for letting me drag you out into the parking lot to go fight in my car. I had a lot of good homies
Well, what
that
did
got
they
dirty
think
with
about
me.
this? Were they like,
They
what
were
are you
all
doing?
for it. They loved it. Like I came in one Saturday, like I'd message you guys because I
Yeah.
loved all the marketing. I was like, oh, this is so good. And so I'd message and you guys extended an invitation. And so I went into the Saturday class that day. I was like, before sparring, I was like, by the way, I'm thinking about doing this thing. If anyone wants to come out with me in the parking lot and fight, please, that would be an awesome
Was your
help.
professor like, what?
He was all about it. I went into his office
yeah,
and we
dude.
literally, like Gustavo and I sat right next to each other and we grabbed like a free belt. And he was like, oh, if you just do it like this, like that, like blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's
Yeah.
a new frontier, right? So like, there's
Oh,
a lot
yeah.
to explore. So
It changes so much. It makes it so interesting. I feel like it's a lot more physically taxing. Like maybe you don't expend so much energy in a cardiovascular way, but like I could feel people are really trying to generate a lot of force. I tried to drive my knee through his guts like by wedging against the thing.
Well, and it, like surprisingly, a lot of things from the gi are relevant here
Yes.
with the choking and the belt.
I train gi like once a year, mostly out of obligation. I'm so sorry, Gustavo. I need to I need to do that more.
I feel like I am just trying to continue to get better as a jujitsu.
Yes, that's the higher thing. Yeah, but I'm a filthy no-gi person through and through. So yeah, this was different for me. It felt like I do not have a lot of experience going for loop chokes or using the lapel for anything. Though I do love a really nice bow and arrow.
It looks
every
like
now and then.
it looks like you guys have killed our headsets.
Good.
It looks like
Do I get to take the headrest home with me as a trophy?
if you want to, sure.
You really?
You gotta
Okay.
catch it. You gotta
Yes,
catch it.
I'll
first.
hang it on
Absolutely,
my
yeah.
trophy
Martin,
wall.
can you bring one of those by for
Oh,
me?
but can
Yeah.
I? My new baby. I'm literally gonna put this with all my medals. Yes, yes.
You
Thank
put it with
thank
you. You
sir.
can actually put your medal with it.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it right there.
Until
yes.
you took home a prize.
Mwah. No.
Oh, no, don't do
no, I
that.
don't. I have several diseases now.
We have been cleaning the car, but I'm not sure how clean that is.
It's got Matt's DNA on it, that's for sure.
No, for sure. You guys are blood brothers now.
Yeah.
Anyways, thank you. It was a pleasure.
Thank you very
Good
much.
match.
Appreciate it.
Thanks so
Thank
much,
you.
dude.
Boom. All right.
Don't forget your headset.
I'll give this back to you.
Do you want to get Matt for us if he wants to talk to us?
Yes, definitely.
So it looks like Matt is going to opt out of doing an
Doesn't like
interview.
interviews, so.
Yeah, it's just a hard match. This is a hard sport. It's not easy. If I got scratched up and hit my head, I wouldn't really like it either.
In 15 minutes.
All right, we're going to take a 15-minute break. We will see you back here at 6:35.
Stay
6:37.
tuned. You can still see the back seat of the car while we wait.
See you soon, everyone. Number one. Number two, rather. There we go.
Number one, maybe.
All right, see you in a bit.
Yep. I gotta do the intro here. Is it on? Okay, excellent. We are live, guys. We are back here after our little intermission, and we are coming to the point where we are at our main event, our V5V Quintet. See, the money is coming out. Making it rain on Officer Nasty here at Battle Grappling, Bellingham MMA. My name is Laura Carter. I am the co-owner. I am a world champion in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu sometimes. And I'm joined here today by Clark, a blue belt, and
I only had $5.
And general lovely person. We're going to bump it over to Hunter and let him do the intro.
Welcome, everybody. It's our main event of the evening. Tonight, we've got two teams of real reprobates here. Let's introduce our teams. Line up, please, on the sides of the car. Let's get our teams to the car, please. When I call your name, please step forward. Introducing first, to my right, Team Real Monsters.
Woo! They're all because they're all A names.
Introducing first, Team Captain Alex Tinder. He's a purple belt out of Bellingham Mixed Martial Arts Team BJJ.
Woo!
Introducing next, Andrew Jeffries. Andrew is a blue belt representing Bellingham Mixed Martial Arts. Alex the Creek.
We got a lot of Alexes.
Also representing Bellingham Mixed Martial Arts. Alex Stredicki. Alex is a brown belt competing out of Bellingham Mixed Martial Arts. And Andron Lowry. Andron is a blue belt competing out of, you guessed it, Bellingham Mixed Martial Arts. To my, well, what's my left? Team Decepticons. Or is it just the Decepticons? Introducing first, Team Captain Neil Alapani.
Neil of the Moon, our blue belt champion.
We got a 10th planet Portland. Oh, purple now. Hey.
Hey.
Woo! Introducing next, Connor Holverson. Connor is a brown belt competing at 10th planet Happy Valley. Bowen Durkee. Bowen is a blue belt competing at 10th planet Happy Valley. Patrick Dean. Patrick is a purple belt competing at our 10th planet Sugar. And finally, Gonzo. Gonzo is a blue belt competing at 10th planet Seattle.
10th planet versus Zenith
Teams,
today, guys.
Please send your first competitor to the car, please. And let's get one corner on the wheels.
Are we going big?
Are
we
we
going
going?
big?
Big
Are we going
boys.
home?
Wolf it.
Wolf it. What?
Heads or tails?
Love it.
It's always heads.
Heads.
Had to dodge out of the way, Andron, but figured it out.
And
He's
we
electing
have
for passenger seat.
Always heads, huh?
Passenger seats.
Always heads.
No, it doesn't matter.
There's no headrests left, guys.
Seatbelts on. We're getting ready to rock here.
Beep, beep, bitch.
Beep, beep, bitch. Yep.
And head positioning from both of these
Ooh.
people. Andron's thinking Darce here. Patrick's thinking I'm getting to the top position, which is smart. They have been talking a lot about wrist locks from that team, so it'll be interesting to see if they go for that theory. Oh, he's doing a throw. Oh, I like it. Oh, I like it. Reversal? What? From Big Boys? What is happening?
The whole world is upside down.
Gotta be careful of the leg exposure. Oh, they're thinking they are allowed to do knee bars and toe holds. This is intermediate rule sets. It's really hard in the car, though, to get that angle. There we go. Got a better angle there. Make sure you're
Yes,
not.
chef.
Make sure you're not heel hooking.
Coming up.
It's going to be hard to defend. Nice first match. We still got Patrick in the car. I'm going to do a reset here. Seats back up.
Four players remaining.
Yep. We're resetting the car. Got to get a cleaning in there. Get into.
A cleaning.
The only thing we're looking for is blood.
Looks like Alex DeCreek is coming out next.
He's getting what he always wanted. He loves the driver's seat.
He's a driver's seat enjoyer.
Man, this is intense. This
Yeah?
is going very quick. Oh, he's thinking seatbelt or front headlock here. It's interesting. Alex is not easy, though. We found that in the test runs.
Yes. Breathing heavy, though.
Yeah. Patrick did expend a lot of energy in that first round.
Mm-hmm.
And we're having a fresh person coming in.
Got the seatbelt clear.
Yep.
Just got to fight that bottom hand.
Oh, and he got him.
And he got him.
Team Zenith definitely sent in their least experienced players first. And it'll be interesting to see where they go from here.
Yeah.
Patrick does look like he's getting a little winded. I'm surprised they're allowing them to have water because I didn't think in Quintet they were allowed.
You're not allowed water in Quintet?
I didn't think they were allowed to have water in Quintet. Is there a size difference here? Oh, did they do a size or time change?
Did they? I don't know.
Hey, Hunter.
Did they elect for 4?
Was there electing time change here?
All right.
Let's us not forget our rules.
Let me click this button repeatedly. Oh, he's up fast.
He's heading to the back seat. He's going to finish it. Going to try. Pat, though, is very aware of this, and he is bigger. I do love that someone is using the direction drive in the car.
Make sure you park him up front. We're looking for the reverse here. Don't go low.
He has a lot less time here, so this might be an elimination. It's hard to say.
Oh. Cleared his foot there.
Ooh. Pat is running through the other team.
Yep.
Unfortunately, I am biased. I'll be honest. Hey, Hunter, can we get a minute? I do think that the Ah Real Monsters might have considered a strategy change here, maybe a bigger player.
I think they probably... 4 minutes.
Pat is getting tired, you can tell.
Yeah.
It's a lot. What just broke?
I don't know. I think the belt just went out the window and conked. Darsh-ish.
I think that if Team Decepticons wins, no one gets money but Pat. I think everybody should volunteer the money to Pat because Pat is the one doing the most
five
work.
Up, 5 down him.
I know, exactly. Pat gets the money.
Okay.
Maybe chair this in the back if you want it. Otherwise, let's attack front head.
Cart is creaking and cracking.
About 3 minutes to work.
Impressive showing from Pat from Decepticons, though.
Okay, so he gets it.
But they still have to catch up. I mean, they're pretty behind here.
Yep.
Looks like they're sending in Gonzo next. Gonzo is coming in fresh. I think Andrew's pretty fresh, too, so we'll see what we get here. Setting our time to 4. There is a weight discrepancy. The lighter person is allowed to pick. The hard part about these matches when they do opt for the 4 is that is a short time.
Yeah.
So it kind of gives the smaller player some advantage, and then they get to kind of try to stick it out.
Yeah, he's got him belly down over the center console. That's got to be uncomfortable.
There is hard, though. Yeah, it looks like Andrew is
He's
holding.
trying to get a belt here.
We have seen Andrew Jeffries survive seatbelts before, though.
So.
It's kind of a weird angle that they're in. They're kind of squished in between those seats.
Mm-hmm.
If I was Gonzo, I would look to maybe try to slide off the back there and slip into the back seat. Because I think they're kind of like in a wedged position. The seatbelt isn't really doing much here.
Yeah, he's trying to get it around.
Yeah, but it's like, I think too far away. There's too much space. Also, they keep getting stuck.
Mm-hmm.
We've got 2 minutes, 30 seconds.
He might be under.
Maybe.
But
Yeah, looks like it, maybe.
he's going for the other belt now.
Yep. Good use by both belts from Gonzo. Really impressive
Ooh.
there. Oh, is he doing 2?
He's got the 5 point.
Oh, interesting. We saw a submission finish with the seatbelt earlier today. Ooh, beautiful finish from Gonzo. Good use of the seatbelt. They were like honey potted in there for a bit. It was kind of stressful.
Yeah, he was going for the double belt.
Looks like we're in our last player for Team Zenith, unfortunately. Looks like we got some blood in the car. Looks like we had a nosebleed in the car, potentially.
Gross.
Yeah. I'm glad this car is never going to get used again.
Well, someone's got to drive it out of here, but...
So Alex Stradicki's in a really difficult position here, being the last player on his team.
Yeah, you got to run it back.
Yeah. Now, these guys, they have the same size. They are about the same size, so it's kind of nice. Nice little underhook there. A lot of pressure. I'm sure both these guys, their game is pressure, a huge amount of pressure. Alex is taking that position. He's just really getting on top. Gonzo, probably a little tired from the last match. It happens. Looks like Alex is getting in there. Looks like his mother's milking.
Yeah.
That's horrible. I hate that.
Going for a belt here.
Oh, goddamn seatbelt
So you
getting
gotta pull
locked,
too hard. You're pulling
right?
too hard.
Yeah, you pull too hard, it gets locked. Gunnar in his earlier match discovered that if you can. So Alex is in a pressure spot right here. He has to get a submission because if he doesn't get a submission, then he's eliminated and the other team wins.
Yeah. So you can't tie as the anchor
Yeah, but
in quintet.
Gonzo could get a stalling penalty from stalling at this position too. But I don't think it's stalling. It's more like smashing.
Yeah.
Looks like smother choke.
They call that a Rob Bernanke.
Oh, Roadhouse.
But they...
It's called the Roadhouse.
He gets the El Tamperino.
Yeah, he got a Roadhouse choke there.
He's got a 3 back-to-back here.
It's a single-handed pressure from a mount position, Rob Bernanke. We saw it on the Vancouver BattleGrappling. So, Alex is working from a deficit here, and Bowen is fresh, and he's smaller, and I think sometimes that helps. Actually, hold on, Hunter. Question it, Hunter.
Set 4.
What's Bowen's weight compared to Alex? Okay, I
8.
just want to make sure. Yeah.
Ooh. Right on the front headlock.
Yep. Bowen, though's got that knee in, which is nice.
And Stredicky didn't clear the seatbelt there all the way. So he's digging. Seems a little...
It's hard to say what's happening here. We don't really have a good
10P
view.
thinks that he's got seatbelt on half, it looks like, at least.
Yeah, it looks like he's pretty close. It looks like on one side.
Corners are on the same page.
Needs to get out of that seatbelt.
Yeah. Problem is the bottom of it's pinned to the door there.
Yeah, and he's trying to wrap it there.
Oh,
we're
placed
seeing
on the head.
another bow and arrow again today with the seatbelt.
He taps.
Oh, nice.
That's
Good work
that.
from the Decepticons, right?
Yeah.
Quick work. Good choice on having Pat go in. I think Pat was their biggest competitor. 2 bow and arrow chokes from a seatbelt choke.
Yeah.
You want to do the money thing?
Do you want to give it to Maddox to run?
No, I was going to let you do it. Let you, Sergeant. Good strategy from Team Decepticons. I personally think that Connor and Neil shouldn't get any money because the other guys did all the work. I think Pat should get most of the money because he did most of the work. And Gonzo, and Bowen. Looks like we're going to do some medals here. We did the cash.
Okay, guys. You know what that means? Team Decepticons with a very strong showing have come out here tonight, and they've won themselves $1,000 and the coveted prize of the Quintet Carjitsu Battle Grappling Championship.
We will never do this again, guys. It's so stressful. And they didn't even have to have 2 people go. Like, they didn't even have to use Neil, and they didn't have to use Connor. I don't think Connor and Neil should get paid.
And everyone watching out there on YouTube, around the world, and here in Bellingham Mixed Martial Arts, thank you, and we're out.
Good night, everyone.
And
Thank you for
heard-
coming.
And you heard from Hunter. Let's shout out our sponsors real quick. We would like to thank Roll a Lot. We would like to thank our friends from
Dreamwalk Coffee.
Dreamwalk Coffee, Pujitsu. Sorry, guys. That's a really intense matches.
Yeah.
So I'm just still like processing.
I think
all
we need to
that.
reflect on what we did here today.
And probably never do it again.
Yes. Well, thank you so much, everyone.
Thank
we will
you.
see you at the next